From the ghetto, city menace, back against the wall. Alright, we here with Paisley Davis, power punching Paisley Davis. What's up?
What's up?
So go ahead and let everybody who don't know who you are, let them know who you are.
Alright, my name is Paisley Davis, aka Beauty and Beast Mode, power punching Paisley, whatever you want to call me. I've been fighting for 7 years. My professional record is 3-2. My last fight, I fought April 30th at Madison Square Garden on the Serrano Taylor undercard, which was a dope experience.
So that being one of the biggest women's cards of all time, what was that experience like?
Man, the energy in the arena was crazy. It's almost indescribable. I'm super grateful to be able to be there, and not just be there, but actually fight on the card. But I mean, it was a crazy experience.
So what did you gain the most from that experience?
Just like competing on that level, it was a lot was different, from fighting locally. So I gained just a different, just a completely different experience, if that makes sense. Just from like how the weigh-ins were operated, the medicals, just going into the arena before the fight started, and then just fighting under those cameras, like fighting under those lights was different.
So what was the difference in fighting under those lights as opposed to a smaller card?
I think it was like just the arena being so big, and it was just, I think it was probably mental at the end of the day, because even honestly, the arena, once we fought, because I think I was like the third fight, the arena wasn't really packed when I fought. But it was just that knowing that people were watching me on TV, like all my friends and family was like watching me at home, and you can kind of just see, everybody around. It was just different.
So what type of challenges do you face as a female boxer as opposed to others would assume that you would face?
Type of challenges as a female? Probably the biggest thing is just getting that respect that you feel like you deserve, or that you would want, because you know that you in the gym putting in the same work as all the guys, So I would probably say the biggest challenge is getting respect.
So you kind of got to take respect.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what drew you to boxing?
So I started boxing. My brother, he was fighting in the amateurs actually, and I was actually pregnant with my youngest daughter, and I went to one of his shows, and I literally that day I was like, after I have this baby, I'm gonna start fighting, because it was just the energy at that show. It was like
infectious.
Yeah, I was like, I want to try this. It was real dope to me. So I had my youngest April 1st, and by the end of that year, the end of December, beginning of January, I went to the boxing gym for the first time, and I just never stopped.
So they may not know, but is this where you normally do all your training at?
Yeah, here, and then usually when I'm training for a fight, when I'm in fight camp, I go over to Main Street Boxing downtown for sparring, because before I started working here, I was training with Aaron Navarro there, so I kind of worked between him and Mark.
So future, where do you see yourself going as far as a fighter?
I definitely want to be back on a stage, like Madison Square Garden. I'm definitely trying to make my way back there. I did hurt my shoulder, unfortunately, but it's not over for me, and I know it's not over for me. I'm working on rehabbing it, getting it back. So it's definitely a goal to get back on that stage.
What does boxing do for you? Period.
Boxing has literally changed my life. It has helped me more so mentally than physically. It just helped me realize strengths that I didn't know I had, and it's molded me into the woman I am.
So are you a mentor to others, or do you just hold all this confidence to yourself?
No, I'm learning to I guess you would say mentor more. I'm learning to kind of get out of my shell, because naturally I am an introvert, and naturally I am more to myself, but I do realize that, I have something special inside of me, and I know, like, even just from my past, I've been fighting my whole life, not in the ring, but I wasn't set up to, I've been fighting, and so I do know that for me to get to where I am today, like, in I have things that I can share to help other people. So I'm getting out of that shell and definitely looking to
You
mentor
start to see
more
yourself
people.
more as a leader, and
Yeah.
it's almost an obligation to help other people.
Yes.
Here's a question for you. What fighters influence you?
So, I like female women's boxing.
Sure.
I don't know a lot of, but since the amateurs, I've always looked up to like Michaela Mayer, Jenny, Clarissa Shields, and now I really like. I always mess up her last name, Baumgarten.
Alicia Baumgarten.
Yes, I love her, and I'm so excited for her and Michaela to be fighting this Saturday. I'm really excited for that fight. I wish I could go. Yeah. So yeah, just so I would say the few people I named, like that's probably the ones that I watch them, and I look up to them and yeah.
So for all those watching, how can they find you on social media?
My Instagram is _Paisley, __, and my Facebook is Paisley Davis. I'm kind of old. I don't have all the TikTok and Twitters.
It's all good. So will we potentially see you in the ring again?
Definitely.
Can't wait to see it. Thank you so much, Miss Davis.
Thank
and
you.
we can't wait till your next fight because we gonna be there.
Let's get it.